Had to hop on here and go live because we about to get to it. We got some college basketball going on. So college basketball plays. So it's time to lock in. See what all the college basketball games we got going on right now. Oh, games. So we got Mercer versus ETSU. I'm gonna skip that. I got a few minutes. Oh, UNC Asheville. I gotta get that game. Ain't got nothing to play for. They normally get over as it looked like. See what this over here is 149, about 150. They normally score a lot of points towards each other. They both been scoring a lot of points. I'm just take UNC money line. They 11-3 in their conference. Dubuque, LaSalle gonna skip. UConn and Georgetown is playing today. UConn should get the win. I don't think UConn will score a lot of points. So I'm gonna take the under on this game. They got it at 144 again, so I'm gonna take the under. One thing about UConn, they kind of score a lot of points, but then they really don't. Michigan State versus Maryland. Now this is gonna be a game. Michigan State is much better than Maryland. Maryland plays good defense. They don't allow their opponent to score a lot of points. But Maryland, on the other hand, they do allow their opponent to score a lot of points. And they don't mind scoring a lot of points. So I'm going to go Michigan and Maryland over 150. $150.5. I got them scoring a lot of points. They got Maryland winning this game. So I'm also going to have Michigan to cover this game. Although Maryland could probably put up points against them, but they just not that good to score and beat them. Yeah, I don't see it. You got Bucknell versus Loyola. Bucknell should win this game. Loyola don't have no dog in this fight. They played each other on the 29th of last month. Bucknell been on a nice game winning streak. Bucknell isn't that good, but they do know how to score. They do know how to come back and score more points the next game. Over and under is 140. Let me see, what did they do last time? They got over 138.5 last time. They scored 146. I'm gonna just skip. If I gotta think about it for two, what's going on, TJ Brooks? I gotta think about it that long. That don't mean I need to bet on it. South Florida versus Temple. Oh, that was Troy that I bet on. I was about to say, didn't I just bet on them yesterday? But that was a different team. Vanderbilt versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M on a back-to-back losing streak. Vanderbilt, I don't know what's been going on with them. They was able to beat Ole Miss. They lost it. They blew it. They got blown out to Kentucky, blown out to Tennessee, blown out to Auburn. Obvious. They beat Texas. They lost to Florida. They lost to Oklahoma, but they won against Kentucky. This is pretty funny. I'm gonna just stay away. Notre Dame versus Clemson. This should be an easy win for Clemson, but I don't know what should I bet on. Should I bet the over or under? Notre Dame don't score a lot of points. They do give up a lot of points, but they don't score a lot of points. I'm gonna just stay away. You got Northern Iowa versus UNIC. I'm gonna stay away. Dayton versus Rhode Island. I'm gonna stay away. Austin Prairie versus West Georgia. I'm gonna stay away. Stetson and Jacksonville. I'm gonna stay away. Radford, Gardner-Webb. I'm gonna stay away. Navy versus American. I'm gonna just stay away. Try not to get consumed by some of these games where they can kind of be like trick games where you don't make the right decision. Like Ole Miss and Auburn. Auburn can beat Ole Miss by 12.5, but you just don't know how this can work. They probably can end up scoring more than 152 points. They almost scored. They scored 82 points against Auburn, so they do know how to keep up with them. They did cover the spread last time, so probably just gonna take the over again. Auburn, Ole Miss, over. I'm gonna drop it down to 150. If I can't get it to 150, don't bet it. But if you can get it to 150, bet it. Northern Alabama versus QUC. I'm gonna stay away. High Point versus USC. I'm gonna stay away. Woodford versus I'm gonna stay away. Kansas State versus UCF. Kansas State covering against UCF. This should be easy for Kansas State, but I'm gonna just stay away. North Carolina State versus Syracuse. Stay away. Lipscomb versus Central Arkansas. I'm gonna just stay away. Missouri State, Baltimore, stay away. Drake versus Evansville. Now, I've been taking they over, and Drake have been doing a good job of what I need. Drake haven't been going over, and I don't need them to pick it up either. Nope, I'm gonna just stay away. Because if they end up going over, I'm gonna be drove. You know what? I'm gonna stay away. Because I really do want to take this over spread. I feel like it's gonna cash. I'm gonna take the over spread. Don't worry about it. Gotta be confident. South Dakota versus North Dakota State University. I'm gonna stay away. Rice versus Memphis. This should be an easy win for Memphis. Don Polo. I don't know what that mean, bro. George Washington versus Lower Chicago. This should be a good matchup for Lower Chicago and George Washington. George Washington scored a lot of points. So does Lower Chicago. Lower Chicago is at home, and they like to score points at home. South Alabama versus Southern Mississippi. I wanted to bet on a game, but I'm going to stay away from the game. Arkansas State versus Louisiana. Arkansas State been pretty decent this year. They've been able to score the ball very, very well. Villanova versus Seton Hall. I'm going to stay away. DePaul versus Creighton. I'm going to stay away. Bradley versus, I'm going to stay away. Virginia versus Wake Forest. This should be an easy win for Wake Forest. Let's see, who did they beat recently? They lost to North Carolina State. They won against SMU. They barely lost against Florida State. Yeah, I'm going to stay away. Wake Forest is on BS time. Stanford and Boston College. Stay away. I'm going to take Texas plus 2.5. They play Arkansas. Arkansas is decent. They got a win against Missouri. But when you don't make shots, that's what happened. And Texas kind of like coming in and dominating Arkansas. Well, and they also lost to Arkansas recently, but everybody was healthy. They're not really healthy right now. You got St. John's versus Butler, so I'm going to have St. John's covering the spread. I'm going to say St. John's money line. I'm probably just going to take the money line, honestly. Utah versus Arizona, stay away. Kentucky versus Oklahoma. Now, this is a funny game to bet on because Oklahoma then stepped up their gameplay by getting a win over Mississippi State. But they also haven't been scoring a lot of points. And for this game to be 160-some points, I don't see it. So I'm going to take Kentucky and Oklahoma under 164. BYU versus Arizona State. Should be an easy win for BYU. This game might even go over. Last two matchups for the previous year, so I don't care about that. Yeah, BYU wants to score. They like scoring the ball a little bit more. Everybody is able to score against Arizona State in the conference. Arizona, I can see BYU winning this. Boise State versus Utah State. Ohio State versus USC. SMU versus California. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 plays here. Let me lock these plays in. I said we got 9. We really got 8. So we can do 4 and 4. We're gonna do 4 and 4. I'm gonna switch it out. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What's going on?
Let's do this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I got my game headset connected to the phone.
No, you good. So what I got written down so far, I got UNC Asheville money line. I got Georgetown and UConn going under 144.5. I got Michigan and Maryland scoring over 150.5. And I also like Michigan State.
In a little bit.
I also like Michigan State.
Turn on the light, please. Thank you, baby. In a little bit. You want to play zombies?
You're so big on my finger. See? They want to stop my teeth.
All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.